Hello everyone and welcome back to A Bit Tactical, where today I am covering the Helix Adept, your healer for the Phobos strike team. Now, like always, the rules read will be at the end of the video at this timestamp. Go there if you want to know exactly how it is this operator works. However, for all the rest of you that just want to know what is it that I can do extra that's really good with this guy, this part is for you. So there's a few things to consider with the Helix Adept. Yes, reviving a model is really good. However, if you do revive a model, that model, whoever it is that died, and the medic, the Helix Adept, will both have -1 APL no matter what. There's no equipment, there's no ploy, there's no nothing that can change this, right? This isn't due to injury, this isn't due to anything like that. This is just a straight up reduction of your APL. As such, you probably, it's not that you don't want to do this, right? You lose a model, of course you want to revive them. It's just that it's probably the case that there are other situations where there's just going to be, or there are other operatives that are just going to be more helpful during the battle than the Helix Adept. Obviously, the healing is a really good thing. That really is the why you would want to bring this guy in, right? The healing factor. You have a 3 APL, you can run up, throw a smoke grenade on somebody, heal somebody else, run up, heal somebody, heal another dude. Like, it's nice. It's a good thing for them to be able to do. However, again, there's probably other operatives that you can have more use out of than the Helix Adept. The only time that I would really want to bring him, right, especially after having some more games with the Phobos and really understanding the team, what I would do is, if I'm going a full aggressive play where I'm going to be in that back line, I'm going to be going off, going crazy, which you might think to yourself, well, is that really what the Phobos wants to do? Actually, they're not too bad at doing it, right? Lethal assaults and deadly shots are really good ploys to get that kill factor in there. Obviously, they're not going to be as good at it as other teams, but against, the Kazakhstan, that's actually how I would play against a team like that. A really shooty team that doesn't have good melee, I would probably get right up in their face and try to kill them. And a good way to do that would be to bring 3, maybe even 4 Reavers. Just, again, full on melee assault. And then have your Helix Adept there as a sort of support unit that can heal people when they're out of combat, right? You charge, your Helix Adept is right over there. After the charge is done, after the fight is done, if your model doesn't get killed by somebody else, you go up with your Helix Adept, you heal that person, you dash, you throw smoke on somebody else, right? Just use them as that support unit so that you can stay alive in the fight just a little bit longer. And that's really the only time that I would really use the Helix Adept. One thing I could see, and this is all speculation, right? From here on out, it's all speculation. One thing I could see is if you're being super cagey and super defensive, then I could see a use being for the Helix Adept. You keep him in the back line. Let's say you have a really good line of sight. You find a position where it's like, I have an amazing line of sight into the second objective marker, the middle objective marker. I'm going to keep my Incursor Marksman here, maybe even my Veteran here too. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to park my Helix Adept 3 inches away from him. If he gets shot, I'm going to heal my Incursor Marksman. If he dies, I'm going to immediately revive him and then dash him into safety. Whatever the case may be, that's a use I could see of it, right? Keeping your Incursor Marksman alive, he's just such a good operative for your team that losing him would be detrimental. So, ensuring that he's alive isn't too bad of a plan to have there. All right, that's it for the guide, the tips, tricks. If you like this video, like it. If you have any suggestions with what to do with the healer, if you really, really like that model, say something in the comments. I'm always open to do better with these teams, right? To be the best that there ever was. But for everybody else that just wants to be for the rules read, here it is for you. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and I'll see you guys next time. The Helix Adept comes with normal Phobos Strike Team stats: 3 APL, a 7-inch move, a 3-up save, and 12 wounds. He has the Marksman Bolt Carbine and paired with Fist, both of which have 4 attacks hitting on 3s, 3-4, and he has a lethal 5 special weapon rule on the Marksman Bolt Carbine. He also has the Medic special ability. The first time during each turning point that another friendly Phobos Strike Team operative would be incapacitated while visible to and within 3 inches of this operative, you can use this rule, providing neither this nor that operative is within control range of an enemy operative. If you do, that friendly operative isn't incapacitated, has 3 D3 wounds remaining, and cannot be incapacitated for the remainder of the action. After that action, the friendly operative can immediately perform a free dash action, but must end that move within this operative's control range. Subtract 1 from this and that operative's APL stats until the end of their next activation, respectively, and if this rule was used during that friendly operative's activation, that activation ends. You cannot use this rule if this operative is incapacitated or if it's a shoot action and this operative would be a primary or secondary target. Basically, if you're within 3 inches of somebody when they die, you can immediately revive them. They can no longer be killed by the person who is currently committing the action against them. They regain D3 wounds, which is D6. On a 1 or 2, it's a 1. On a 3 or 4, it's a 2. On a 5 or 6, it's a 3. They can then perform a free dash so long as they end it within the Helix Adept's control range. And both the revived operative and the Helix Adept lose 1 APL for their next activation. And if you're targeted by, let's say, a torrent attack or a blast attack, you cannot use the medic rule if the Helix Adept is involved in any of those shooting attacks. So if they're shot by somebody and the blast kills somebody else but doesn't kill the Helix Adept, you still can't use the medic rule. Or if somebody is being shot by a blast weapon, they die, but the Helix Adept is also inside that blast range, this rule also cannot be used again. He also has access to Helix Gauntlet, which is for 1 AP, so long as somebody's within your control range, you can give them a health boost of D3 plus 3 lost wounds. They can't have been revived that round. Like if you use medic on them, you can't heal them that turning point, and you can't do this while within the control range of an enemy operative. However, it doesn't say that if the person you're healing is within control range of an enemy operative, that you can't heal them. So if somebody's fighting and they need a little health boost before they fight again, your Helix Adept is right there, ready to help. So basically, roll another D3. Remember, on a 1 or 2, it's 1 wound. On a 3 or 4, that's 2 wounds. On a 5 or 6, that's 3 wounds. And then plus 3. So the max that you could possibly get from this is 6 wounds back. They get that, and then except if you have performed the medic ability, which is you revive somebody during this turning point, you cannot use this on them. It's not how this works. So you're gonna have to wait until next turning point to heal that person who probably needs the healing the most at that point. And also you can't do this within somebody's control range. Pretty simple. Now, that is the end of the rules read. I hope you have an understanding of the Helix Adept, or a better understanding of him. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and remember, viewer who is seeing this part of the video, you're the best version, okay? I don't like the other guys who just want to watch the guide. I like the guys who want to hear me read the rules. I like them better, actually. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.